Tanaki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that? Paimon just... Is it... What's that girl do? She doesn't look well. Oh, what just happened? Wait, where did all these people come from? True. Oh, and there's that girl.
If I leave now, will I have enough?
How many times?
There's no go.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine.
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh?
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going...
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time.
So...
Right, of course. My name...
You make... Hey, it's that...
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I've eaten...
So you make Kuibaku can eat...
Of course it is. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never... But... Don't you feel horribly Remarkable. I've never...
It's probably...
Maybe.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse. Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave for fresh...
What I will say is, the pineapple focus starts here.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. I'll hope to see you as customers soon.
I can't express how mad I am at you right now.
So she's a Yume Baku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist
Who knows
too?
what unforeseen consequences are awaiting us? Spain could be president. Stuck could have invented face. What's happened to us? Ryan, are you suggesting?
Paimon's never considered therapy before. Speaking of eating, that bath...
Swallow Fury.
Ice bathhouse. Well, babe, it looks familiar.
Oh, are you...
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to...
your bathhouse?
Oops.
We have...
What? I've told them before, promotional... I'm so sorry. I had no...
Sounds like she has a...
I am, yes, but... Miss Yume Mizuki...
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She only returned... please, head on in.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please, please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But a couple full of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by our Yume Kuibaku? That sounds fun!
Why I look like little mama?
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel...
I take it you overheard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart... Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as your... Please enjoy the services we have to offer.
Can't argue with that.
Of course. So, perhaps...
Fine by Paimon.
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then. Please don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to... Please.
Quit following me.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right? Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. Huh, that's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
Ya, bueno.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here.
No.
For goodness sake, your butt's showing.
No, señor.
All right. Shh. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. Now you just need to find the others. She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Despair caused by failure. Regret to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand, the feeling of running, and as you return... We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very...
How you getting along, Traveler?
How are you feeling after your session?
Kinda fresher? Oh, for sure. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so...
It's quite a bit more complicated.
That sounds super...
Sorry, that probably made... How are you feeling, Traveler? Really?
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience, but when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotion... Yes, but that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
O sea, no soy el viajero. Aider tiene demasiada negatividad. Pero porque yo creo que es por el viaje que he tenido durante esto.
Well, maybe he's...
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deep.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped... Fine by me. As long as you can put up with a day... Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the...
Oh, that sounds... You know, this place provides...
Don't start worrying about our bottom...
If you say so.
I think the travelers recover...
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko,
Ah, there you are. I heard a rumor that you were...
She's joking, right?
Miko, it's been a while.
Oh, she never mentioned? Interesting.
You'll have to forgive me. I just...
Oh, I've missed you.
So, Lady Good...
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before they're... You could all...
Sounds serious.
Well, hasn't she told you? The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not... But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emira Ichigensai. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse... Oh, it's such a...
Miko, my job is to relieve my
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no, I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emira...
Surely you...
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one.
Miko's acting all...
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of...
Huh?
Light novels are one way. Miko and I disagreed...
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, who is this...
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor.
Well, we at least know where he is today.
That's true.
Then why don't...
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem.
Exactly.
Huh. Well...
Sure thing.
The wind rises.
This should be the plate. Hi there.
Pay first.
97.
53.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a... Hey, good idea. Sorry.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're...
Yep. Fellow clients of...
Service? How crass.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet.
Okay.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh?
Why do you say...
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions, today's supposed to be my last counseling session.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse both...
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to... Fine.
No, you don't just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the truth.
I don't know why I lose...
Yes. Now.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess... Oh, so rude.
We're only being...
That's a fair point. You just need...
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before, but he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Even more amazingly, so you can rest assured that what...
Huh? What?
Doubt it all you want. I heard his...
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though.
Let go of your pain. Who are you?
Traveler, it's almost time! All right. Oh, hello!
Yeah.
What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. Not as long as some people. Save yourself the trouble.
Drat! We should have barged in after. Yeah.
So he gives spiritual guidance.
Yep.
How is that possible?
Is that right?
It certainly is. Humans...
You think?
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura...
Is that what he's doing? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about...
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now... Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something...
It's him.
Wait, what is it?
Where to start? Imagine his patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated... If he lost, he'd sulk.
Sounds like he had...
Oh, yeah. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the... Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission.
Gee whiz!
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with it. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a...
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of... You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know. In short, you long to feel this. You have no idea how to...
You promised the world in your... you completely...
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which...
No one with half a...
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric world...
Wow! How the heck did you get into...
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, he lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to... It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced, obviously if she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter. He hasn't shown his face.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have...
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply...
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report...
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session.
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get...
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized... So, chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business...
Yeah! You Yume Kui Baku...
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go...
Should've...
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryou Commission. It looks like the Isa Bathhouse will be back in business in...
Of course it did. Now then, you...
Oh, true? Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although, Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's... Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She asks for where she goes.
She takes the evenings to relax. She probably... Oh, remember the... This ship... What? Why is Mizuki crying? Well?
Oh, I see. Don't...
Oh, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine, like I said. Bad dreams are based... So when I'm...
Does that happen?
Oh, don't worry about... Most Baku have a... I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, now I understand human emotions, but still, that's no reason. Letting your emotion...
Paimon thought it even makes Paimon... Yes, they were led astray.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your trouble. Traveler, if I really could make you forget all... You really are different from other... Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for Anyway, it's much too late to book another...
Alright, good night!
Bye for now.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke.
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only have...
Paimon blames the other.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our point being, Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the Traveler, Paimon.
Let's see. They did...
Lead the way.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so
Yeah, I messed up today too.
Hey, you two! Murasaki...
Whoa.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen.
I don't think so.
Huh.
No, why would I? What?
What is going on? It's like, although Paimon can believe what they're saying.
No, they're clearly not in their...
Whoa!
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious...
No! No!
The sea is too rough to...
Huh?
As you can see, Susukita seems to have a short fuse, which causes him... As for Umihiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious mind, but those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward Did you notice anything...
Not really. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look,
Mizuki?
something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. If we don't find and stop him as soon as...
Yikes!
What's with the urgent?
Yeah, he'll turn...
This...
You do remember what... Only you don't want to talk about it. Because just thinking about it...
Please, stop.
Emira Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you at least...
All right. But seriously, we really have...
Yeah,
Is he trying to hide?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask it.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dream... Honestly...
Don't forget, so we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved. And the back...
Looks like I have no choice but to accept. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. The last thing I want is for you to put...
don't worry about that.
Paimon.
Alright.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. Cause, in case you hadn't noticed... Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one... There's no time... She's usually somewhere.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, you may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found...
Aha!
Let's not lose focus here.
Yeah, fair enough. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore.
Oh, and after the...
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him.
Wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to... Are you telling me that Emira the Hellraiser and Emira the... All right, well, in... This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once. The warehouse took one, of course, with the benefit of hindsight.
You've got a point.
I'm just glad I could help.
You mean, Miss...
I can tell that she's invested in...
Really?
I assume Miss... She has always believed... The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for some... Well done, you took the hint. Now, while...
Oh, right. Come on, let's send them...
Upon the gale.
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki!
All thanks to you two. With what I learned... So...
Sure hope so, cause...
Then that confirms it. So from here on out, stay...
We'll be...
All right.
You called?
What is it, Mizuki?
Nothing new.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Here comes the finale. Now just...
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Mizuki was right after.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get...
Your perspective is...
What's so funny?
harming people. That's what you believe?
What is up with him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have... I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. All my misery was merely a consequence of human... I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear.
I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him... Losing his anger made him... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors. But after forgetting his fear... Fascinating, isn't it? Anger...
Emotions are negative emotion. Not only that, so do you have...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call it...
Acknowledging that but if that balance, the person you were when you first you were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately this diagnosis is going to sound hard. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as...
I will forgive you for this offense. You once told me that night clearly. That proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment with...
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be...
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me.
Something's appeared.
So, my hypothesis clearly.
So it is...
What?
A nightmare monster. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those. When I heard the traveler recount that, but it's still a shock to see one of our long.
Then allow me to...
Karayume.
Likewise. Yumezuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, ultimately. But now, I have found...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our...
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger...
We've been completely cut off. That creature...
Would it be easier?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's... He's turned Emarachuya...
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it pop...
Oh, Paimon knows that! It's just...
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting... We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside...
It's so...
That's what happens if you leave your neck. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in the...
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, you shouldn't go running around with that stupid...
Ugh. The atmosphere...
Be careful.
You, a rider? Get rid of this trap!
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope.
What is this?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to... If we want to restore balance...
Oh, so that...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw.
I need to find a way to separate the negative... Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotion.
Let it out, Chuya.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Mizuki!
A good cry can work wonders. Even though he's...
Are you ready to... I'll be waiting for you.
thought I had found the perfect host. But
He's back!
freeing a thing.
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of it. He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. This place is connected to the dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have a...
Then we know what we need.
Maybe. Dealing with this...
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The Nightmare Monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Bow your head.
Chasing Tanuki. Thank you for... Watching fireworks fly up into... Thank you for... Alright, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be...
Why? Are these sweet...
I just wish we could have gathered some more. Which means we're running out of...
No problem!
Turn that frown upside down.
Walk into my trap. Surprises. Do you not realize?
moment. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Settle down.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All the while, your kind has always thrived by magnifying your...
When a human, but this...
You do realize what that...
Oh, but I'm afraid. Now here. Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, without the Yumeki Baku there to hold their hand, they would sooner...
The whole reason I wanted to... Traveler. These feelings, longing, caused by separation, despair, caused by failure, icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning, regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to the power that you have gained by The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Here! Thunderclap!
Your dream is so powerful.
Traveler, get him all you've got.
Take this! Thunderclap! Take this!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this with...
Don't mention it. What? He's still not dead?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave.
So you mean we're in danger in the...
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like...
This should be high enough.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes. Hold on tight. The Yomeko Ibaku are getting to work. It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? I felt most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. As a result, heck, there are even people out there who, which is all to say that the, even though I call my, still, if we can use psychotherapy that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still has, so I must thank you. Because and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. Oh, and speaking of Baku...
It's a little late.
Oh.
Still, the night is young.
Huh?
Por eso que no se ha acabado. Hay más.
register over here.
What's going on? Why are there...
Oh, it looks like...
Morning, you two.
Yes, please!
Then I better get you another VIP pass.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold...
Why would I be upset? It's not...
Oh, I've missed that way with...
Would it kill you to not...
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree...
Is there a reason you're here?
Mostly because I felt... The gentleman who your fellow Yumekui Baku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe... Come on, Miko. You've always... I admit that I feel my sense of inferiority...
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around.
True. But then again, Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Naru, an angry mob of zealots could have done...
While that's all true, I always seem to forget...
It's not that I... Here's your new VIP pass. Could we go over your...
Yes, mein Fräulein. Not only do your retainers and they regard it as... Alas.
Ah.
Oh, it's you, Fish. Your Highness, the Princessin. Well, we were just passing through, but since the ruler of the Immernachtreich has shown us your royal favor, then... Please,
Mein Fräulein fears that the temptations of Mora would lead you astray. And might I add that, despite how it may seem...
That's right. The world's a big place with all kinds of dreams, after all. Huh? What?
Fear not, Paimon.
Really? Noble and pure is... completely purged? The taint of...
That is precisely my...
Not even one? Hey, why are you all looking at Paimon like that? You don't see... It was a joke! It's been a while since... Right! And it's so nice to see you again, Fischl. Wow!
Simply put, it is a tome, yes. But please be aware that you...
Wait a minute! So the book actually...
Mein Fräulein means to say that she...
Wow! That's so nice of you, Fischl.
What mein Fräulein means to say... My apology.
There he is. What's long, black, stinky?
Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta get to that. No.
There's a big
Gusha Biat?
He's driving. Hey, I love you.
Too bad.
Gusha Biat?